everybody, and thank you for joining us. It's July 30th, 2019, 10 a.m. regular meeting of the Webster County Board of Supervisors. I'll call this meeting to order. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Item number 3 is to approve today's agenda.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 3.
Motion and a second. Any questions or comments on today's agenda? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item 3 carries. Item 4 is to approve the July 23rd, 2019 meeting minutes.
So moved.
Second it?
Questions or comments on the July 23rd meeting minutes? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item 4 carries. Item 5 is to approve drainage claims. We have one turned in for Drainage District number 69, lateral 2, open ditch, Fulton Township, section 27, and turned in by Dwayne Newell.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item number 5.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Do we have any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item 5 carries. Item 6 is to accept and place on file the resignation of Quentin Hatton, park attendant, temporary full-time, effective July 26, 2019, per the recommendation of Matt Cosgrove, Conservation Director.
I'll make the motion to move item 6. I'll second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item 6 carries. Item 7 is to approve Class B native wine permit for Community Orchard Incorporated at 2267 160th Street, Fort Dodge.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 7. Second.
Motion and a second on item number 7. Do we have the dram shop and everything?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Everything's in place.
Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item 7 carries. Item number 8 is to accept and place on file the treasurer's semi-annual report for January 2019 through June 2019.
Mr. Chairman, I'll also move item 8.
Second.
Motion and a second.
Brenda Engstrom, Webster County Treasurer. The semi-annual report consists of 45 funds for Webster County. The beginning balance was $21,387,1950, with a revenue brought in of $47,730,745.46, and disbursements of $48,868,222.68, with an ending balance of $20,243,340.78. And outstanding checks and warrants are still out for $1,325,982.48. Any questions?
Questions or comments? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Item 8 carries. Item 9 is to receive and place on file assets in hand of Webster County Treasurer at close of business on June 30th, 2019.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 9.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Any questions or comments? The report is available in the auditor's office. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item 9 carries. Item number 10 is to allow the 2018 homestead tax credits, 2018 military service tax credits, and 2018 business property tax credits.
I'll make the motion to move item 10. I'll second.
Motion and a second on item number 10. Do we have any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item 10 carries. Item number 11 is to receive and place on file certification of taxes for the year 2018 collectible and fiscal year 2019 and 2020.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 11. Second.
Motion and a second On item number 11, do you have any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item 11 carries. Item number 12 is a public hearing on the final consideration to amend zoning ordinance 046 to rezone property owned by Larry and Jennifer Ernst from A1 to A2. Said properties described as the southeast quarter and the southwest quarter, the regular tract west and south of the Lizard Creek in section 32, township 89 north and range 29 west, Webster County, Iowa, and further to amend the county land use management plan and zoning map. This is a public hearing. We'll open it at 10:05. Do you have any written questions or comments? Questions or comments from the floor? Questions or comments from the table?
I was just kind of under the impression that we were going to, when we did these type of rezonings, we were gonna take not just parcels, but full sections when we were doing this. Is that what the case was here, or?
Good morning, Chad Barr, County Planning and Zoning Administrator. Good question, Supervisor Thode. Normally, that would be the recommendation is to go for larger areas if there was going to be a rezoning, let's say in this particular case from A1 to A2. In this particular instance, the quarter section, because most of it, well, it's all zoned A1, already has 3 non-farm homes. Well, if you recall in the A1 zoning district, there's a maximum of 2 non-farm homes, so they're already over the limit. So there was no advantage to go for a larger area of rezoning, whether it be that quarter section or not. Because if this is approved, then with the A2 zoning, there's allowed 4 non-farm homes per quarter section. So, so there's one more spot, regardless if it's a singular parcel or it's the whole quarter section. We did recommend to the applicant and the landowner, if they wanted to go out larger than that, go to the quarter section or larger, they chose not to do so because there could be some reasoning for that in that particular area, because a lot of the properties are smaller, or they have the lower CSR number, that lower suitability rating, but they chose not to do that, so it's just the singular parcel that's before you.
Okay, thank you, Chairman.
If there's no other questions or comments, we'll close the public hearing at 10:07. Moving on to item number 13 is to approve final consideration to amend zoning ordinance number 046 to rezone property owned by Larry and Jennifer Ernst from A1 to A2. Said property described as the southeast quarter of the southwest quarter, or regular tract west and south of the Lizard Creek in section 32, township 89 north, range 29 west, Webster County, and further to amend the county land use management plan and zoning map.
Mr. Chairman, I motion to move item 13.
A second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item 13 carries. Item 14 is to receive and place on file annual update from manure management plan for Eagle Valley Farm, number 69098 at 1306 380th Street, Stratford, Iowa.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 14.
I'll second it.
I have a motion and a second for item number 14.
It looks like he's added acres, he's changed his crop rotation, and he's using some manure analysis.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item 14 carries. Item 15 is to review and hear comments on construction permit application and matrix scoring of Osprey Farms LLC, Maple Finisher, in section 15, township 86 north, range 30 west of Gowrie Township, for 2 new 2,480 head deep pit swine finisher confinement buildings for a new swine confinement facility. Any written questions or comments? Chad, questions? Questions or comments from the floor?
Good morning, Supervisors. I'm Jennifer Crawlin, the Director of Public Affairs for Iowa Select Farms. With us today are John Anderson, who worked with Gary Kuhn on developing this farm, and Kent Kleiner, who worked on completing the application and the matrix paperwork for this. We're happy to answer any questions that you have about the farm. I believe you've received information about it. It will be a 2-barn site. We will use the electrostatic fence once construction is completed, final grade is done on that site. The electrostatic fence is designed to reduce odors from the farm. There will also be a single row of Technia arborvitae trees on 3 sides of the barn and a row of shrubs against that back side as well. With those additions and the elimination of pit fans, we look for a reduction of odor from this farm of up to 50%, as cited by a study from Iowa State University on this technology. Happy to answer any questions that you have.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Item number 16 is to consider / approve action on construction permit application, matrix scoring of maple finisher in section 15, township 86, range 30 west of Gowrie Township.
I'll make the motion for item number 16.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? All in favor? Opposed? Item 16 carries. Item 17 is to consider / approve action on the county recommendation letter, approve or disapprove, to the Iowa Department of Natural Resources.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 17. Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve.
Yeah. Sorry.
Thank you. A motion and a second to approve the letter of recommendation to the Iowa Department of Natural Resources. Questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item 17 carries. It is now the citizens' opportunity to address this board with items not on the agenda. Board of Supervisor Committee reports.
Mark and I'll be meeting with a company that might be locating out in the Ag Park today.
Have nothing this week.
I went to DC last week, met with federal, state, local, and tribal leaders from Iowa, Nebraska, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Kansas for the State Leadership Day at the White House. There were several speakers and panels on disaster recovery and resilience, as well as infrastructure. It was a valuable use of time.
Nothing this week.
Last week I attended the CSS meeting via phone, and the board voted to ask that the employees, county mental health employees, become CSS employees as of January 1st. It is their decision. Some employees want to, some don't, so it'll be up to them. They also voted to invest $125,000 into a food kitchen up in northeast Iowa. So we'll keep you updated. And there's no public health meeting this week. All right.
I have Farm Bureau selling their annual supper tonight at the Opera House. So if you're a Farm Bureau member, we're all invited to that usually, so 6:30, I think, or 6 o'clock, 5:30. We'll be going to the supervisor board field that we did.
All righty. Motion to adjourn?
So.
Seconded.
All in favor? We are adjourned. Thank you very much.